Hey, guitar players, guys, gals, lookers, and watchers. Let's take a look at a Hendrix song today, When Cries Mary. The way I play it, in a simple form that most beginners can pick up real quick. Most bar bands play it like this. I know we play it like this. I played it like this for many years. It's not in the original key of C. I play an E, and it just feels better. It's a little thicker sounding to me, and it's a lot easier to play, especially with the dexterity issues I have in my hands. So, here's my A string to tune to. I'm in standard tuning. I'm playing a Stratocaster. I'm in position 5, all the way up on the neck pickup. During parts of the song, I switch to the mid position, right? Give it a little bit more of a trebly sound or middle sound, right? A little more Hendrixy type of twang, I guess you'd call it that. Jimi Hendrix, super rock star, very influential to many guitar players. One of my favorites. So here's the A string again. Here's an A tone. So to get that tone, I'm just fretting the A string at the 12th fret and giving you a harmonic on it, right? So that's tuned to that, your A. I always tune the A first because for some reason it sets the tension right on the strings or something like that. I don't know, it's just a habit I've got. So we're going to start off with a D chord, right? A power D chord, a D5 chord, right? You're going to slide that dude up to the E power chord, E5, right? So to make that chord, you're basically fretting your A string on the 5th fret. You're making an A shape on the 7th fret, which you'd be covering your D, G, and B string on the 7th fret. Like that, right? That's your opening chord. 2nd chord, slide up 1 fret. 3rd chord is your E. I'm going to play it with the E string, top E string. It thickens it out, right? But now for the second part of that, you're making an A chord shape on the 7th fret, right? Which would be covering your D, G, and B string on the 7th fret, and actually cover your A string on that 7th fret as well, right? So you're covering all 4 of them strings. You're going to hammer on your A string from 7 to 9. Slide up 1 fret. So that's your sound, right? You can hit that big E string at the same time too. Kind of palm muted if you want. What I mean by palm muting is you take your palm of your hand and just rest it right on your saddles just a little bit, and you just kind of roll it forward a little bit to help kill the sound. It deadens the sound just a hair, right? So it's then all I'm doing for a little opening lick there that is really easy is keep anchored on that 9th fret in that A position, which is your G, B, your D, G, and B string on the 9th fret, right? And you're just doing some hammer-ons. Just hammer on your 9th through 11th, on your D string, on your G string, right? Just do hammer on from 9 to 11. Then you're gonna do a B7, right? Which is it's a 7th fret on your E string, 9th fret on your A string, 7th fret on your D string, 8th fret on your G string, right? Then I'm just dropping my pinky from the 7th to the 9th, right? And then hitting that 9th fret right there, right? So it's then back it down to the A position, right? And then pull off. Then just say E major chord. You can put a little run after that if you want. Just hell, you can go up to the Hendrix chord if you want. Then do just a B5 power chord on your second fret for your root B. So it's just a B and then an A position on your D, G, and B string, just like we covered in our triad lesson, right? That would be, walk it down to the A. What I mean by walk it down is then play an E chord. Then you're going to go to your, which that's a F sharp, right? Then slide it up to the A. Then you do your walk up again from your D, right? Then do your now I'm gonna hit that middle. A little bit more power sound in there too. What I did right there is B power chord, rooted in the second fret for your B note, right? And I'm hitting it kind of a little bit aggressively. And I'm sliding. I'm going from my second to my fourth to my sixth. And then I'm hitting my D string on the fourth fret. Then an A chord. Just our standard A walk up, right? Open A, 3, 4, fretted D on the second fret. Then an E, full E chord, full E major. So pretty much that's the entire song. Learn it, build on this. This is a great song to play with other people. It's not a whole lot of chord changes. The timing's pretty easy to get down with a couple other people playing with you. One to practice on, one to build your skills on. You guys can do this with no problem at all. Have fun with it. I really appreciate the support. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, share it, like it. Music is medicine for the mind, body, and soul. Don't ever forget that. Because someday the only relief we're going to have is in the shade of a tombstone. You guys know what I mean by that. So get your guitars out, tune them up to your A, to this A note right here. Play along with my videos and have some fun, right? So here we go. We're going to close out with that Hendrix E chord, right? Now that's in the fourth position. Here's in the far bridge position. Be safe. Stay good to one another. Later on.